when it comes to understanding this thing that we call acceptance or being accepted, not only by ourselves, but also by everyone else. Let me make sure this is clear here. There we go. So, in order to be accepted by ourselves, we got to understand that what we are doing, when I talk about, acceptance and allowance. So, accepting and allowing is very important. So, what do you accept and what do you allow? So, whatever it is that you accept and whatever it is that you allow, those are the things that manifest inside of your life, your frequency, your wave, and your vibration. So now, why do you accept and why do you allow the things that you accept and that you allow in your life? We all do it. So we all have a way of expressing and exposing ourselves that again allows us to not accept or to accept. So accepting and allowing simply means that you want to make sure that you're not accepting opposing belief systems by allowing them to exist. What I do is I make sure that I conveniently remove my presence, my energy, if you will, from places that are not the vibrational equivalent of my desired end. So, in order for me to win, I allow myself to go within. So I don't accept or allow vibrations that are not my equivalent. That's what I mean. So your job is to over and understand that you have to challenge, but it's not verbal. In other words, remember, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. So the mistake that a lot of people make is they think that the enemy is another person, another place, or another thing, and it's not. So accepting and allowing really has to do with your weak intention. So whenever your personal intentions are weak, it allows for other frequencies to be entertained by you. That neuters, that waters down your effectiveness because you lack focus, discipline, and order. But it's you. But we blame other people. But it really has nothing to do with anyone else. It really has to do with the self. So everything comes down to you. Now we're going to blame other people because that's just what we do. But your job is to understand that weak intention never works. It never does. Your job is to understand that competition, confrontation, combat, that works. But it's not other people. It's between your head, your heart, and your gut. Your head, your heart, and your gut. That's where the competition, that's where the confrontation, and that's where the combat takes place. So it has nothing to do with anyone else. It has to do with the self. It has to do with you. So your job is to over understand that, man, if I have a weak intention, that draws competition. So weak intention draws competition. He said again, weak intention draws competition. So you will find yourself being overwhelmed or you will find yourself being watered down because you are, again, committing spiritual adultery by simply putting your energy into too many different systems. Nothing wrong with it. It just neuters you, it waters you down so that way you are less effective. So your ability to be effective comes down to you putting yourself into a specific frequency, wave, verbal vibration. Again, that's the vibrational equivalent of you. You want to make sure that you are oscillating and vibrating according to your God given design. That's why I do Dear Community Reports. That's why I have the 3-day sale going on right now. So for the next 3 days, I will write your ebook for you, with you. I will also set up a what they call a landing page, a one-page website for you, with you. Also set up the delivery system so that people can go to your page, make the payment, Download the product. What is that? That establishes crystal clear clarity. Crystal clear clarity is the universe only responds to a made up mind. That's it. The universe doesn't respond to anything else. It only responds to a made up mind. Say that again. Very important. So the universe is not going to respond to anything other than a made up mind. So you need to make up your mind of how you are designed to shine. Now, really, your mind is made up for you. Now, you may not understand that. What I mean is that I can take my Dear Canary report and I have to align my mind with this. As you can see on my back wall right there, that's my Dear Canary report. So this is already designed for me. So God knew me in my mother's womb. So I've been predestined. So have you. Predestination. That just simply means my path has been predetermined. Can I select a different path? Sure. How do I do that? Select different pronouns. That gets into Gramoria. So I can choose to say that I am even though I'm a biological male, I could use pronouns like her, she, female. I could choose different pronouns. That doesn't change my template. That just changed my pronouns. It affects my templates because, again, the genie is in the genes. So we bring about what we think about. So it's very important that you use pronouns that you have been pre-designed if you want to swim downstream versus swim upstream. So in order for me to be effective, I am not going to accept and allow any pronouns into my brain that's not aligned with my God-given design. So I do not accept pronouns. I do not allow nor accept, because that does what? That neuters me. That waters my effectiveness down. So I want to be effective. So I want to activate the genie in the genes. That's my DNA. So everybody has a path to success. You are born. So abundance is your birthright. You can't be broke. You can't be unhappy. You can't be sick. None of the things that we experience, we should be experiencing. So now the question is, if we're not supposed to experience these things, why do we experience them? Very simple. We allow and we accept. So what you allow and what you accept, that shit's going to manifest in your life. Very simple. So the question is, well, what do we do? Do we fight people, places, and things? Absolutely not. You put all of your energy into your product, your service, and your information that benefits other people more than it benefits yourself. That's your job. Okay, well, how do we do that? Focus, discipline, and order. You set your attention. Why? Well, the universe responds to a made-up mind. The universe responds to crystal clear clarity. That's the point of the program. That's what I do. Then you take your crystal clear clarity and you put it into a product, a service, or information. That's what everybody should be doing. So for the next 3 days, that's what I'm offering: a product, service, and information platform. So that way people can connect with you. And people that are the vibrational equivalent of you, they get to connect with you based upon what? Your product, your service, and your information. So what you're seeing here, let me flip my camera over. So this is what we're talking about today. We're talking about the fact that everybody on this call, you have an audience. You have to build a way for me to connect with you. That's what I've done. I've established a way for people to connect with me. And the way that I did it was with these 3 steps. I established, you guys know I have over 300 books. So that's what I do. I write books, whether they be audio or whether they be PDF. I put those books onto a one-page sales funnel or website. That one-page sales funnel or website has a payment gateway or delivery system. So that way the information is automatically sent to my clients. So that way they can build their audience, establish their own online presence, and start their own online business. So they get paid for their energy and their efforts just like I do. And that's what everybody else should be doing as well. This build your system normally sells for $1,000. Next 3 days, it's only $500. So all you got to do is go to my main website, masterteacher33.com, click on the link that says donation. So that way you can take advantage of, again, this sale, so that way you have your own online presence. So that way, if I want to connect with you, I can. If I want to learn more about you, I can. And if I see that we have certain attributes and characteristics that are similar and that you can assist me with getting across the street, because everybody buys benefits, not information. So information is out, implementation is in. So I will accept and I will allow things that are going to assist me with the implementing things that's going to benefit me. I am not going to accept and I'm not going to allow things that's not the vibrational equivalent of me. Neither should you. All right, my brothers and sisters, man, that's it. Short and sweet. I love you. You already know that. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Guess what? I'm going to see you at the top. Holla at your boy. God bless.